I've had quite a few questions recently about diphthongs in Korean, so I thought I'd make a little explanatory video to share what I know about them. So we know that a diphthong just means you start with one vowel sound, you add another, and you create a new complex vowel sound. Well, in Korean, a diphthong is called 이중 모음. And this has a Sino-Korean origin, so there are Chinese characters we can analyze to further drive home this point. And here they are. 이, 중, 모, When we look at the meanings, 이 means two, 중 means something that has gravity, it holds weight. 모 has some other meaning, like in the word 엄마. It's like from 음악. It means sound. And so these are actually two nouns in and of themselves. So what we can see here is we have two sounds, because that's the context, and they hold equal weight, have equal gravity, and we're bringing them together to create a new mother sound. And what are these mother sounds? Well, the ones I taught you about are a, o, u, and e. They're just basic units of sound in Korean. So we're taking these, we're combining them, and we're getting diphthongs, or 이중 모음. So what are the 이중 모음 in Korean? Well, we've seen them all before in my last video, but let's have a look at them again. We have 에, 예, 예, 위, 왜, 와, 왜, 위, 워, and finally, 왜. And this one's not too common, but you do see it in certain words. So let's go through what I went through last time in terms of how we get to these sounds. For 에, we start with a, we add an e, and we just get 에. O plus e is 에. These really do sound the same. I think I've watched videos where people have stated that the older generations can tell a difference between these, but in all of the classes I've taken, and I think with younger generations, there's really not much of a perceivable difference. So you don't have to worry about that. Here, we've used the Y rule. When you take the small line and add it, becomes a Y. So we get 예. Same here. 예. Pronounce the same. Pronounce the same. This is 위. This was in the final category I made, where we take the forgot to add that here. That's also a basic sound. And we add e to get 위. O plus e, 왜, because that was the abnormal pattern. O plus a, 와. O plus 에, 왜. U plus e, 위. Unlike, where was it? This one. This one does follow the rule. Then U plus a, 워. U plus 에, 왜. So those are all of the diphthongs. And I feel like, other than what I've already told you, it's very difficult to grasp the sound unless you have a lot of examples to go through. The more words you know that use these sounds, the easier it is to recognize them. So I've made some kind of crude, but still useful little hint sheets with examples of where you can find these sounds in Korean. So I start with 에. 에 is a surname with this Chinese character. 에 can also mean trouble, like 문제, it's a synonym for that, or effort, like 애를 쓰다. For instance, if you've got an exam, you're working very hard for it, you use 애를 써요 in order to score well in your exam. 애 can also mean child. 애인 means lover. 액자 means frame. 앵무새, parrot. 애벌레, larva. 액체, liquid. So let me pronounce that again for you. 애 is in a 문제 or 애를 쓰다. 애인, 액자, 앵무새, 애벌레, 액체. For the second diphthong, it's pronounced in the same way, 애, but it's used in different contexts. So we can see 애 mean at, on, or in. That's very common. 애 can also be like a response if something's ridiculous, you're retorting to what someone else has said, or if you're surprised. Has a similar meaning to tit. We use it in loanwords from English like 에너지, 에어컨, engineer, or in a verb like cluttered or disorganized, which is 부수수하다. For the third example, we have 예, which is pronounced the same way as this, but obviously different words. So we have the word for story, which is 얘기. The word for raconteur, 얘기꾼. To speak, 얘기하다. A topic, 얘깃고리. You can also use it like 얘들. So 얘들이 모였다. 얘들 just means a group of people. So perhaps they're your friends or colleagues, someone who you feel very comfortable talking informally with. You could call 얘들. Then for four, we have 예. 예 can mean example, as in this Chinese character for it. 예 also manners, with this Chinese character as its origin. 예 is also a very formal way of saying yes. And 대답 simply means answering a question, so it would mean yes. 예의 is to do with manners. It's your etiquette, like 예절. We also have something like the olden days, 옛날, or a wedding hall, 예식장. Fifth, we have 위, which I think is the hardest. 위 can mean justice with this character. 위 can also mean 사이, as in relations with this character. We use it commonly in words like 의견, an opinion, 의미, a meaning. It's also 정의, which means definition. 의심, to doubt. 의도, an aim. 의자, a chair. 예의범절, etiquette. 예심판사, a preliminary judge. Then we have 왜. 왜 can mean to exclude. 이외, except, or including all but. 외국인, a foreigner, or 외국, a foreign country. 외모, appearance, your outward appearance. 외관, an exterior. 외부, outside. 외식, to eat out. 외주, to outsource. And 외출, to go out. Then similar sounding 왜, but here we use it in words like why, 왜, and because, 왜냐하면, to distort, 왜곡, somehow, 왠지, and words that aren't used very commonly like thicket, 왜림. Then we have 와. 와 can be seen very frequently with. It can also be 과, depending upon what comes before it. We have words like complete, 완료, entirely, 완전히, outcast, 왕따, rustle, 와싹거리다, to spring to your feet, 와다닥 일어서다, and noisily, 와글, which I thought was an interesting word when I first learned it. Then we have 워. 워 can mean cause, as in 원인. also used commonly in words like naturally or originally, like 원래. To want, 원하다, like 강아지, 강아지를 원해요. I would like a dog. Salary, 월급. Monday, 월요일. Monthly rent, 월세. It's a book counter, 권. So I don't know if you come across it yet, but in Korean, when we count objects, we don't just say, I don't know if you can see that, one book. Here, we have to insert a countermeasure. So we have one 권 book. Here, it can also mean 권리, as in a right. And when we take a verb like 주다, which means to give, we conjugate it and we get 줘. So 줘요. And then we have 왜. This is used for a lot of loan words, like with and wedding. But also you can see it in words like 웬만큼. And it's very easy to confuse in terms of spelling with words like 괜히. So really you're just going to have to memorize based on context for spelling for those kinds of words. Finally, we have 위. 위 can mean top. 위치 as in location. 위로 to console. 위험, danger. 위기, crisis. 쥐, rat. 잣쥐, trace, like your trace of your footprints is 발자취. 귀 as in ear, and 귀엽다 as in cute. We can conjugate that and get 귀여워. So I hope that was a helpful introduction to the sounds we get when we look at diphthongs and Korean vowels. Let me know what you think. Thank you.